we are here at Ohio and Erie Canal Reservation. Behind me is the mountain bike trail, and we're going to be talking just a little bit about mountain biking and some of the equipment that you need to get started. So a lot of things people don't think about after the bike is safety gear. So just a helmet, that's helpful, right, if I needed it. Glasses are useful to keep dirt and dust out of my eyes, and there are some different lenses. These are a little lighter one because it's not super sunny today. And then gloves. So if something were to happen or to fall, gloves are really nice to be there to kind of help catch my fall. Also helps if my hands get really sweaty, helps me hold on to those grips. So at Ohio and Erie Canal Reservation, it's one of 4 places in Cleveland Metro Parks you can mountain bike. So it's here. We have West Creek Reservation, Bedford Reservation, and Royal View Reservation. So here there's about 2 miles, which isn't that much, but there's a fair amount of elevation gain, and this reservation drains really well, so these mountain bike trails are in prime condition before some of those other locations. So we just want to take a minute, go over some of the equipment, and then maybe do a quick skill or two. So after that safety equipment, there's different types of helmets. This is more of like a skate style one, but either, just the helmet works. I have pedals here. Most people like flat pedals, and it's nice to have a shoe with a flat bottom, not a whole lot of grip, something that kind of interfaces with that pedal really well. It's going to help you stay on those pedals and not slip off. And then kind of your basic repair kit that you would want to bring with you would be a tube if you get a flat tire. So you have a tube, but you need a way to get the tire off the rim. So these are tire levers. Always normally at a bike shop, kind of on the counter there. This is a good thing to pick up. They come in sets of 2 or 3. Just helps get that rubber part off of that metal rim so that you can put a new tube in there. If you don't love a new tube, you can go the patch kit route. That's what this is, just a little contact cement and some rubber patches that are in there. And then once you've fixed your tire, you want to have a way to inflate that. So this is just like a little mini pump. I can carry it in the back of this bike jersey like you see here. Or you could throw it in, a bigger bag like this, or some sort of waste bag like this. All of these things would fit in there. So that would be like your basic stuff, kind of repair kit, these 4 things. And then a multi-tool is good. You can see it's got all sorts of different things on there. It's going to help you tighten up a bolt, or maybe help somebody else out if they weren't quite as prepared as you were. The last thing you see here is my phone. That's if something crazy goes wrong with your bike or something, you can always call. Sometimes people like to use that if they're biking to the trailhead. You can navigate using maps and that sort of thing. So that's kind of some basic equipment, other than the bike, obviously. So mountain bikes are a little bit different than other bikes. Most people can see that just by looking at it. Wider front tire, a little more aggressive tread. And a big thing with biking, regardless of what bike you're on, is to kind of think about something called bike body separation. So as I'm riding along, I want to be able to kind of let the bike kind of float under me. That way if I get hit, or if my bike is riding over roots or rocks or something, I don't get thrown with that. So when I'm standing here, if you can envision my feet on the pedals, you kind of want to have a wide stance like this, kind of an athletic stance, and have your elbows up over your wrists, and then keep your knees wide. That way when you're riding, you can let the bike kind of rock back and forth underneath you while you keep your torso looking forward. So if I was to be on my bike, it's just kind of look like this as I'm here, and eyes looking forward. If my bike is hitting a rock or a root, or if I was riding over a curb, I could let my bike kind of go underneath me, and that way my bike can hit stuff, but it's not going to send me flying. So we'll kind of do a quick little demonstration here. I'm going to just loop up around, and I'm going to come back towards you. When you're watching, watch my elbows kind of do a windshield wiper effect, and kind of see how wide my knees are as my bike kind of tilts sideways, right? And my torso should stay pretty straight. So let's look here. So I only got to get a couple in there, but you can kind of see as I'm on my bike, you you want to be able to let that bike drop underneath you, and you kind of hinge at the elbows and keep those wide knees. That way mountain biking is going to be more enjoyable. You have lots of shock absorbing, letting the bike go up and down. Same thing if you have soft knees and let your bike kind of ride up and down underneath you. You'll be out enjoying mountain biking in no time.